family, welcome to Cars and Cologne. Didn't have a drink today. I had my Red Bull a little bit earlier off camera while I was trying to get everything prepared. But hey, listen, it's going to be a great video. I'm going to try to make it a short video and informative at the same time. If this is something that you like and content that you like, I would appreciate if you would like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know if and when I'm putting out a new video. House cleaning being out the way, guys, watch the intro. I'll catch you on the other side. Hold on. Okay everybody, welcome back. The subject of the video is a question that I get asked a lot. I deal with the public in my day job. They know I'm into cologne. We have conversations, and one of the main topics of conversation that comes up after what's my favorite cologne. You kind of lead people, or I kind of tend to lead people towards citruses and light greens or airy fragrances, but everybody doesn't like citruses, and some people's favorite fragrances are a bit heavier. They're a little bit on the heavier side. So I'm asked, well, can I wear this during hot weather? And after thinking about it, yeah, you can actually wear heavier fragrances during warmer weathers. You just have to be careful with the sprays. And I've got 8 fragrances here that I want to suggest, you know, in my opinion, like the last video, what I suggest, just you can wear it. They're really nice, and I deal mostly with men. I might, you know, I know I got about 1 or 2% female viewers, but most of my viewers and most of the people I have conversation with regarding fragrances are men. So I've got some masculine fragrances here. They're fragrances you might want to wear during cooler months, but you can pull these off successfully. I've done it, so I'm telling you something that I have actually done. You can pull these off pretty successfully if you go light on the sprays. And by light, I mean 2 or 3. Because when your body heats up, you're gonna heat up whatever fragrance you're wearing, and it's going to your sillage bubble is gonna get a little bit bigger. So you don't want to blow anybody out of the room. Okay? Now, that being said, the first one up is from the house of Victor Roth, and it's Spice Bomb Infrared. It's warm, it has cinnamon, tobacco, it's a little sweet, it has amber in it. It's a fresh scent, and the cinnamon really stands out. It's one that I think you can pull off during the warmer weather. Next up. Okay, next up from the house of Mugler is one of my all-time fragrances. And honestly, I vacillate between this and Pure Malt. It's Pure Rabanne. It's hard to get. It's been discontinued. But again, these are heavier fragrances I've actually worn and gotten compliments on it. It has honey, tobacco, vanilla, patchouli in it, cacao. It's a little woody. Actually, what it's most known for is smelling like cherry pipe tobacco, but in a good way. From the house of Terry Mugler, and again, I know it's a little hard to get, but this is my opinion. If you got it, you can pull it off. If you can find it, I would buy it. It's Pure Rabanne from the house of Mugler, from the A-Man collection. Next up. Okay, this has quickly become one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and it's one that I'm actually considering. I've been asked to do a favorite fragrance video, and I think I might do that. From the house of Van Cleef & Arpels, you have Orchid Leather, amber vanilla, a little smoky, it's a little bit musky, it has woody notes in it. It's really a nice masculine, again, fragrance that you go light on the sprays, because it smells like leather. So you don't want to be blasting out wherever you are so everyone can smell it. Believe me, 1 or 2 sprays with this Orchid Leather and you will really let your presence be made known. Not in a bad way, only if you overspray. 2 or 3 sprays, you're good to go. This is Orchid Leather from the house of Van Cleef and Arpels. Next up, from the house of Armov. I just got this in the mail recently. While I was putting my thoughts down about creating this video, I had to put this one on there. This is Precious. I'm sorry. This is Precious from the house of Armov. Sweet, woody, ambery, musky, citrusy, spicy, and it is a interpretation clone of Creed Ventus, the new Creed Ventus Absolute. Really nice. I tested it. I sprayed it on my test strip. My wife walked in the room and she immediately said, "Wow, that smells great. What is it?" I told her what it was. Got to go ahead, you know. I haven't picked up Creed Ventus Absolute yet. Waiting on the prices to come down a little bit. I ain't balling like that. But she liked this. I like this. Again, it's a little woodier in my opinion because I have had a 10 ml sample of it. Smells great. Smells fantastic. I think Precious is a little heavier on the woods, but it's about 90-95%, just like Creed Ventus Absolute. And it's one I think you should pick up. It's one I think you can pull off. It's Precious, Clubbed in the Wheat Precious. The entire name is Clubbed in the Wheat Precious from the house of Armov. And next up, one of my absolute favorites from the house of Mancera. Here we are, red tobacco, spicy tobacco, woods, ambers, vanillas, spices. It's a little green. This smells fantastic. This is one that is, again, it's in the vein of infrared, but I think it's done a little bit better than infrared. So if you can't afford red tobacco, I would go with infrared or infrared extreme. I own them both. But if you can afford red tobacco or red tobacco extreme, pick them up. They're great ones from the house of Armov. And it's a heavier cinnamon fragrance that you can pull off during the warmer weather. Again, 1 or 2 sprays is all you need. Next up, from the house of Maison Alhambra. I've done a video on it. It's Fabulo Intense. Woods, almond, amber, leather, vanilla. The lavender in this thing smells fantastic. This is a interpretation or clone or whatever colloquialism you want to use for it, or synonym you want to use for Tom Ford's Effing Fabulous, which is over my right shoulder. I actually tend to wear this more. I honestly get more compliments with this than when I wear the Tom Ford. Tom Ford smells fantastic. They smell exactly alike. But for whatever reason, and it might be because the lavender sticks out a little bit more in this. Because women love lavender, and I do get a lot of attention when I wear this. It's Fabulo Intense from Maison Alhambra. Not that expensive. I got it off of Amazon. So this is a heavier fragrance that you can wear during the warmer weather. Next up, from one of my new favorite houses, is the house of Kajar. This is Kajar Home. Woody, citrusy, spicy, vanillic, aromatic, musky, has amber in it. I think it has maybe a whiskey note. I pick up some kind of alcoholic note in there. I'm not a drinker, but I know what I smell. I own some fragrances that have rum and vodka and all that stuff in it. So I'm picking up something a little bit on the alcohol side, not much, it's just my nose. But guys, this is a great one. The House of Kajar put some bangers out, okay, and they're just over $100, easy. Smells great. You can wear it easy on the sprays, and you'll smell great. This is Kajar Home from the House of Kajar. And guys, last up, from the 1 million line of the House of Paco and Rabanne, this is Golden Oud. And I know this might sound a bit redundant when I say it, because you say oud, and anybody who knows oud, if it's not done right, it can be really heavy and really, and I'm gonna be nice, fragrant. But it's done well. This is actually pretty light. It has a fresh connotation to it. It had leather, spices, oud, patchouli, amber, and it's balsamic. And guys, this is one you really need to get in your collection before they discontinue it. I like this as much as I like Privé and Lucky. Okay, it smells that good. From the House of Paco Rabanne, it's 1 million Golden Oud. There we go. Pick me up. There we go. All right. It's 1 million Golden Oud. It smells great. You can bang it out during the summer. 2, 3 sprays at the most, guys. Each one of these fragrances, you only need 2 or 3 sprays, and those are fragrances that are a bit on the heavier side that you can wear during the warmer weather. So guys, everyone, ladies included, I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and have a fantastic week. Guys, I love you all. I hope you love yourselves as much as I love you. Take care. God bless. I'm Mel, and I'm out.